Tank Dell changed his name to Tank Dell?
No.
His name was Nathaniel Dell, and now it's just Tank Dell. I'm
Okay,
glad I could hear your response.
I don't think any of that made that in. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right.
And let's not repeat it for the 8th time. But yeah,
You're right. What you just said about not making it was the part that made it.
Yeah.
Hello, Ryan. Wait, no,
Show.
no, restart.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to welcome to week 12 of the Quick Slants Football Show. I'm your host Ryan with my fellow co-hosts Ben.
You point every time, and I always already switch to you every
It
time.
just cuts in, and you're just like,
All right, and Devin, yeah. Like, yeah, what's up, boys?
What up? What up? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Oh, man.
it's Turkey Day. It's
All right,
Turkey
I saw you doing this on the screen.
Yeah,
Ben.
hell yeah.
That was good. But yeah, man, what's going on, guys? You excited for we're doing a Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. A lot of people are out partying tonight, and we're here partying together, and that's what I think is important.
That is what's important. We got a lot of football tomorrow.
We gotta get our rest. Can't get out too late.
Also, guys, do you hear there's a game on Friday? I don't think the advertise is too heavy. There's actually a game on Friday. Oh, it's an NFL game.
It's an NFL game. It's the Black Friday game. The Amazon
Cardinals?
Prime. No, it's the Dolphins, your team, dude. The Dolphins taking on Tim Boyle and the Jets. Are you interested?
Oh, I'm interested.
Yes,
Can I get a fucking Tua playing you this week, and I'm playing the Jets? Let's go.
Yeah. Hopefully
we pick up Boyle in our league, or
waivers haven't ran yet.
Boyle. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna red Simeon out because Boyle's not gonna make it out of the first quarter. So
I agree.
Tim Boyle sucks.
Tim Boyle sucks. Former Lion, pride of Detroit. Tim Boyle.
All right.
Anyway, speaking of the Lions, I don't want to just start. Yeah, dude, put him in a body bag. Starting with
last year, bro, from the Lions.
Dude, you know what's crazy? We're just gonna talk about this real quick. It's in our list to talk about this. They literally made Zach Wilson not only the backup, but the third string. They were like, dude, you're not starting anymore, and you're also not the second string. You're just gonna be the third string. And he's like, wait, what? I thought you believed in me. And they were like, we don't. We believe in Tim fucking Boyle, and then with a backup of Trevor Siemian. So yeah, that's how I feel. Sucks to suck.
I think from what I heard, they just said he's like simply not even ready at all.
So what I don't get, and this is the weirdest part about Tim Boyle for me, where in the fuck did he come from? Tim Boyle in college. No. Let me finish. This is crazy.
I think I know the stats.
He had one touchdown and 13 picks in his career.
For UConn, right?
At UConn. He played 5 games in 2013, 9 games in 2014, and 5 games in 2015. And he's played in the NFL for 6 years.
Did he play in a different league? Do you know? Like, did he play in like a USFL or
I'm
an
assuming
XFL
he left in 15, and his first stats were in 19. That's got to be it, right?
I thought he went to. He should have went to He should have went to Purdue, and he could have been a Boil maker, but it's a Boiler maker.
The Boiler maker.
If I could double zoom, I would like zoom again on your face when you made that corny joke. Thanks. That was a great one.
I'm the dad of the group. But yeah, Tim Boyle. Yeah, I did see that he had one touchdown and 13 interceptions at Connecticut. Now he's a starting QB.
He went to Eastern Kentucky. He's that guy. He went to Eastern Kentucky and he threw for 50. Oh wait, no, Wait, I thought he was the fucking.
Dude, do I need to look this up?
He threw for 11 touchdowns and 13. Wait, Eastern Kentucky Colonels in 2000. He threw 11 touchdowns and 13 picks. I still don't get it. Who the fuck is this guy?
Can we move on from Tim fucking Boyle? I don't know why we're taking so long talking about Tim Boyle.
Listen, All I know is that the Jets are going to get their asses waxed, and that's all.
There is time allotted for Tim Boyle, so we got it out of the way. This
Thank
is
you.
a lot more time than I expected to spend on Tim Boyle.
Sorry, I was very surprised by that when I heard that today, because I don't understand how he's in the NFL and like how like he got the start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's one of those guys that has some dirt on somebody somewhere, or he's in the Illuminati. But we'll save that for the Plastic Lounge, different podcast.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. But anyway, kind of moving on. Let's talk about the Lions game. We watched this game. I think this is the first game we've watched as a squad.
No, we watched
the whole.
Oh wait, no, Ben bailed the Chiefs. I thought Ben bailed on the Chiefs.
I watched the whole Chiefs game.
Did you?
You weren't here for the Chiefs game. We watched it with like our buddy Kevin. You weren't even here for the first game, dude. We watched it with like
Ben,
our buddy Kevin.
You didn't watch it with us.
We watched it with someone else that was like random. We have watched a game together, but I can't remember which game because I remember
I think it was
like
the
recent.
Panthers.
Maybe, bro. I don't know. But that was like I felt like
right. I think I didn't finish the rest of that game. That was one of the ones that I turned off because weren't we losing
against the Chiefs?
Yeah.
You watched that solo.
I don't remember.
Okay, man. We won.
Shocker. I know it's just it's all a trauma, man. The fact that we're 8-2, like realistically, we're like.
No, dude. We know. We watched the game with you. I was down bad, but you were down bad.
We're like 2 wins away from like being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like,
let's just keep the nose to the ground. You know.
I know. It's just that's why I'm nervous, dude, bro.
Nose up, bro. Nose up. Let's fucking go. We're going to the fucking moon. We're gonna get this first seed because. We're gonna beat the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are gonna beat the Eagles the second time they play them. So,
what about? Did you guys watch that Barry Sanders documentary?
Netflix.
I think it's on
Run Barry Run or something.
I think so.
Look it up really quick. What is it called?
Oh, Run Barry Run. I think
it's on Amazon. No,
Wait, it might be Amazon Prime. You're right.
I think it might be Amazon.
Yeah, it's Amazon Prime. Prime Video. Definitely is. They were advertising it, and I was watching something on there yesterday and saw it. But I think the Lions, like ground us slightly. We did have 2 crazy comeback, insane last minute wins.
Yeah.
But
the way I see it is we won the first half and we won the second half. And that's how you win a game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of the same thing happened at the first half. We like ended up scoring at the end and we took the lead in the first half, and then the second half came and we had a bad third quarter, and it was just the game was weird, dude. That game was just a weird game. You know what I mean? Like when Jared Goff throws 3 picks, they didn't have very long fields to go. The defense didn't play terrible. Our pass defense is kind of suspect, but I think
we talk about I think we should say like what the score was and shit.
Yeah. Sorry, we just kind of hopped right in. I got you. Sorry.
Anyways, I'm gonna interrupt because have you guys seen the meme with Michael Jordan where it's from The Last Dance where he's talking about like, and that's all I needed. And then I went out there, you remember what he's talking about where he's talking about the Utah Jazz coach saying like hello to him, and he was like, "Fuck that guy, that's all I needed."
Took that personally, one?
I took that personally. Yeah, that one. And it was like it was after Homeboy was like doing that like dance thing that he was doing after he made that big run, and then it cut to Michael Jordan and he had a lines thing on his forehead.
The stress of people.
And then it went after, and it was just like playing badass music. We were just scoring back-to-back touchdowns. Like it was like that's all I needed.
As soon as I saw my mom after the game, she's like all hyped about the game, and she was like, "He was just dancing too, and we beat him." So I think a lot of people felt that way, especially him being like an Ohio State quarterback. I think that kind of
playing in Michigan on that week, and all of a sudden you suck, and your team sucks, and get the fuck off our field.
Jesus Christ. Can I say something though about us 3 that I felt we can all agree on consensus? Never a doubt, right? Never a doubt.
100% doubted every time he threw a pick. You heard it. I asked every time to turn it off because I was the one broadcasting it.
Dude, what's the percentage chance
Drew Bledsoe and shit, bro? Like
you did bring up Drew Bledsoe.
Pulling him out, dude, playing somebody else.
Bro, you can't just bench your starter and say
But
fuck
I'm also
you.
a fan, bro, and I'm watching the game.
You are a
Sometimes
fan, and you have the
my
right to say that, bro.
logical brain just like escapes on like impact if he threw his third pick, and I just go, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm burning my house down.
All right, let me go over actually what happened in the game. So Lions win 31-26. Lions were down 26-14 with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. I looked it up on ESPN. The Bears had a 96% win probability after they kicked a field goal to go up 26-14. This is according to ESPN's win probability stats that they do. Lions went down. They scored 17 unanswered points in the final 4 minutes, including a strip sack safety to pretty much end the game. Yeah, I mean, it was the coolest ending to a game. If someone turned that game off, which I know Lions fans and I know maybe the majority of people turn that off at 26-14.
If I wasn't watching it with you guys, I'd have turned.
Dude,
So what does that tell you? We gotta watch the games together.
Because I'm
Ben, nope. Ben, nope. Your mic cut out or something. Nope.
I'll say what he's gonna say. He's so used to being disappointed, and he just couldn't handle the disappointment. So
Yeah,
he
but the
decided
problem is
instead
like,
of disappointing.
dude, like I
I
get
get
it,
what you're gonna say because I agree with you, but
dude. It's like
Can you guys hear me?
now we
yeah,
can,
we
yeah.
can, yeah.
It's like it's one of those things where like I understand like I don't like this is stressful, but like I don't get like Ben being like I'm not watching the game.
Yeah, the best thing that I can compare it to, and not to talk about video games, but it reminds me of watching like a Valorant 100 Thieves match because
You would rather just not watch it?
No, but it hurts me in my stomach when they're just losing, and you have no
active stress, and
control.
I'd rather
and it's
turn it
just-
off.
I don't turn it off because I want to watch, and you only can. There's only 17 games. You want to watch as much football of the Lions you can, and as long as they're in the game. Can I actually? So a game I turned off was the Ravens game. So you didn't turn the game off, Devin. I mean, what are you there doing? I mean, are you just watching the team play just to see how they like kind of can answer a little bit, or what are you doing there with we're down by like 30 points?
There's two things that pop in my head. One is like live with your team, die with your team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, you just want to watch the Lions, and if they're losing, they're losing, even though it's just tough, man.
Yeah, but like the people that like bail when we're down fucking 10 points. Like, come on, bro.
Don't understand. I mean, I would say most people
Trying to
at
get the Ravens
26-14
game.
with
The Ravens game, you could see that early that we were dead.
Yeah, I mean, like I kind of get it. Like once it's like really, really like
30
you're down,
points in the third quarter,
yeah, you're down 30 points. Like I kind of get it. But for me personally, it's like I was like, okay, one, I want to support them, and number two, I'm not. I don't know how to say this politely. The when we win, it's gonna mean so much because of every single loss I've ever watched from them, going back years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've watched probably every single Lions game for the last 14 years.
I get it, man. I'm a fake fan. That's what you're getting to.
No, but no, my point. I guess my point that I'm making is like I've seen it all, bro. Well,
yeah,
we say that, but there's always something. But like we've seen it all. So like being down 13 points, like shit, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that game, a lot of people, I think, turned off, and I'm happy we did, and I hope we stuck it out together because it was sweet watching them come back and win the game.
The question I think we need to be asking is like, have they proved people like wrong to the point where people got to stop? Like they clearly prove that they keep playing. They want to keep
number 2 team in the NFL right now. Like,
yeah.
In statistics, they're up there. In record, they're up there. People are giving them credit.
I just feel like a lot of people, not to pick on you, Ben, but I think you're a super good example. It's like when you look at the Lions, you see like it's like you're ex-girlfriend, you know? It's like you have this trauma with them, but it's not that girl anymore. It's a new girl. You know what I mean? And I think people need to realize it's the new Lions. It's not the same old Lions that gave us that trauma. It's a different team, it's a different culture. And maybe we don't count them out of games, and we also give them the benefit of the doubt, you know, that they're going to make the right decisions.
Bro,
And
we got a strip
That's a tough one
sack
for me.
and Ben
That's a tough one.
screamed,
Yeah.
not in joy. You guys remember what
Yeah.
Ben screamed?
No.
I do.
I don't
What
don't
did he
remember.
scream? When was this?
What
It
did
was
I yell?
literally, we got the strip sack. We were like, let's go, and Ben screamed something, and it wasn't let's go, and it wasn't happy.
What did I say?
He went, oh no, he punted. Because Aiden Hutchin punted the ball into the stands.
Punting the ball is a penalty. I'm really surprised he didn't get the fucking flag because they pulled some bullshit and they called a touchdown.
Ben
as a safety back
went
or
from
some
like
shit.
max peak to like a max low in like a half a second because he realized he punted the ball into the stands. It was
Sorry.
it was funny.
I get
then
it.
guess what? Then we gotta like kick off and we're shorter. Or
No,
some
but,
bullshit
dude,
happens, and then it's like fuck. And
You
like,
guys know
God.
Ryan kind of makes fun of me a bit. Like I'm the kind of guy like until like it's 0-0 and we're off the field. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you guys saw what was the game? The was it the Eagles game where the guy dove to try to get the spike or whatever?
No. Oh, they were spiking the ball.
Yeah, and he like dove underneath the center and put his hands out, and he was trying to get it.
Catch
I
the
didn't see
ball.
that. That's smart though.
Like you never know, man, or like a bad snap or something, you know,
Right.
like.
Right. A messed up kick that they returned.
But that's why, like, I went coach mode. We got it, and my first thing was like, get off the field, everybody. Let's like get the knee.
And
Let's
then he
finish this
punted the
out.
ball. It was like
Yeah.
no.
I knew like no
Yeah.
matter what, like we already got the thing. So like the worst case,
Yeah,
we've
I
been just
know.
back
They're
15
kicking us-
yards, and we're taking a
they're
knee.
kicking us the ball regardless. Yeah.
Or,
It was
yeah,
over at that point.
Yeah, it was a safety or whatever.
But the
Yeah.
refs gave it to us, and honestly, it's like a fair thing to give. The team just came pat. The dude was excited, like let it happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I like that they let that happen, obviously, not only because of Lions fan, just the no fun league, you know. It's like
Right.
It was
a cool
over,
moment.
bro.
Dude, how many highlights are showing that kick? Every single time when they showed looking Lions
Everybody
game, they're
loves
showing
that.
that
That was
kick. bro.
awesome. Yeah.
That was
He
sweet.
booted
It
that
was a good
thing,
kick.
too.
Man, that was a hell of
And
a
like
kick.
Aiden wasn't doing a whole lot all game. He kept getting burned. I was not expecting that. All of a sudden, he just comes off the edge and just eats him. Like that was
Right.
crazy.
And we were trying
What
to get to him
happened?
so much all game, and he just kept
Yeah.
bursting up. Yeah, it was great. It was a good way to finish the game and a very cool ending to the game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have too much to say about the game other than it was sweet. I mean, it looks
I
like
worry about our defensive backs quite a bit.
yeah, I kind of mentioned earlier. Our secondary kind of seems like it's suspect, and if we're playing a team that's like, I think you said it, you know, how many times, Devin? It was like, thank God we're playing the Bears. Thank God it's the Bears. Like,
Yeah.
and
You
that's
don't
right.
turn the ball over 4 times.
Yeah,
win.
I think a huge thing, and I think people underestimated him a little bit, is like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson being out. He was like
He's a dog.
the dog back there, bro, and he's leading people and hyping people, and
He's
Yeah.
a legitimate.
dude, he
top
got
10 safety in
voted by the.
league.
You guys see that? He got voted by the players, the
shit talker.
best shit talker or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
I
come
love
The best
on,
part
man.
about him is he's young. We got him off his rookie deal, so like
Yeah,
it's not like this guy's just like a 1-year wonder. Like he's gonna be around for like a few years. And it's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
for sure.
It's like having fucking Diggs again, and we just need our sleigh. God damn it! Imagine if we just had him. We could just still have him. We could have had him the whole fucking time. Like,
He's
no
really
problems.
good, but he's not. He's lost a little
Not-
step.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, dog.
Oh, for sure he
Um,
has.
The Eagles.
Yeah, they're really good, but like, and he's really good, but
he's really good. I mean, it'd be great to have him on the team. I agree.
And it would have had like
Oh,
had
yeah,
him-
I mean,
had
if
him on
we-
the team all these years. Like it
He would have
been-
loved. He would have loved to
bro,
play for this
if
team.
we somehow at the trade deadline worked a deal like we're 7-2 or whatever at that time, and we get Slay back, yeah, that's hype as fuck.
Yeah.
You tried a first
Oh.
rounder for him.
No. All right, you guys good with the Lions? We're gonna talk about them again, but
Hell
You
yeah.
just say I think we're wearing the same hoodie.
me and you.
They're 2 different colors.
Oh
They're all
yeah,
the same hoodie. Yeah.
I don't know. Coles, maybe. Um, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All day I dream about sports. Um, yeah. So speaking of people who dream about sports, the Steelers fired Matt Canada. This was
That's why you're
after,
wearing Steelers colors, right?
yeah, black and yellow. After, dude, someone vet this, but one of the players was literally Matt Canada was celebrating on the sidelines.
That's
He's
from
like,
a
"Yeah,
few
we
weeks
won."
ago.
Did you guys see this though?
Yeah, it
It was
was
when they won. Yeah, because it
Boswell, the
wasn't last week because
kicker.
they just lost this last game. But I just saw that. It kind of came up this week when I saw it, and it was he's like, "Not because of you." That's what he
Yeah,
was
it was the
saying.
kicker,
It's just
Boswell.
which is funny from the kicker. But yeah, no, I think that he needed to be fired. Do you think this team? I guess you're more of the Steelers person because you have Pickett on your team in Dynasty in our Dynasty League. Do you think this offense turns it around? Is it a Pickett problem? Is it just a Steelers problem? And do you think this team can actually make a run and make the playoffs, or do you think they're just gonna finish 8 and 9?
I mean, to be honest with you, even with Canada kind of being the sore spot for them, they played not the worst.
Aren't they like 6-4?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean,
6-4. I mean,
probably a lot of teams that like to be 6-4 right now.
If you look at the stat line from this game, it's odd. Like Jalen Warren ran for 9 carries, 129 yards, and a touchdown.
He's
He
a
averaged
dog.
14 yards
yeah, he's really
against the
good.
best defense in the league and one of the best defenses in the last like 50 years. But he only ran it 9 times.
How many times Najee run?
12. 2.9.
Yeah.
That's coaching. I mean, that's the offensive coordinator. He's putting out the people, right? So
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get the ball into someone who's a little more
and then you
explosive,
look at Kenny
especially.
Pickett, he went 15 for 28, which isn't too bad, right? He didn't throw a pick, no touchdowns, but he threw 106 yards.
It's because he's throwing dump offs to
It's like
Deontay Johnson.
schematically or even in practice or whatever's going on. Like something.
All they're running is curls, bro.
I feel like they have two problems. They either run like that type shit, or they run type routes that like take 10 years to develop. Or like they expect either their line to block forever, like Pickett to
roll out or something.
do something crazy, and it's like it's not gonna work, man.
Nah, not with this team.
The receivers start getting pissed, bro, when they're running downfield and they don't get the fucking ball.
Yes, dude. This is kind of off topic, but I watched something on X today, and it was like, I don't know if you saw Quentin Johnson. He like dropped the ball. He had like a wide open. Pretty much they were gonna win that game if he caught the ball against the Packers.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And he had a drop, and it was like in his hands. And dude, and everyone's like, "How do you drop it?" And I saw like a clip. Dude, he ran like, I think it was like 7 go routes in a row. Dude was so tired. It was just like,
really?
I don't like, it was literally like they showed like the previous 7 plays and he ran a go every single route and didn't get the ball. And then he finally got thrown to and he was like completely gassed and just dropped it. And everyone's like, "How do you drop it?" And then they like responded with that, and I was like, "Okay, well, yeah, people don't think about that shit, dude." But
Yeah.
For sure. They just think of
completely
the
exhausted, yeah.
get him out of the game, bro.
I saw a funny clip after that. Like I'm assuming it was like standard like maintenance after the game, but he was like Quentin Johnson was being interviewed at his locker and they were like asking about the game. Like in the background you can like see that somebody like his nameplate's there on his locker and like a locker room worker comes up and like removes his nameplate. And like people were like quote tweeting that video after the game and like, "Man, they already released my man."
That's really funny, actually. But yeah, that I just thought it was kind of crazy to see. Like, I think a lot of stuff goes into it that we don't see. I mean, dude, if I ran wind sprints, you're dying.
Yeah, you're running as fast as you can for like 30 yards.
Bro, I'm telling you,
7 times in a row is tough.
I've watched some shit like I forgot what like Ocho Cinco's done a couple things. Like I've seen like ones with T.O. I've seen them with together. They're like podcast show, like legacy type shows.
Oh, I've seen a little bit of that.
They'll talk and shit. They're just sitting there talking, and they talk about like, dude, like receivers hate like if you send me like downfield 3-4 times in a row and you don't throw me the ball, Like you best believe that 5th time I'm not running as fast as I can.
I'm letting the corner know this ball ain't coming to me, and we're
Yeah,
just
they
jogging
both.
down the
Hey, and
field.
then they talk. He's like the corners know too.
Right.
They both are just kind of half-ass jogging the
Yeah, they're
route.
like, yeah, I'm not a read on this one, buddy. Like, um, but yeah, so kind of speaking to that team, do you think Brandon Staley makes it the rest of the season, or do you think he's fired in
No.
season?
His post-game press conference was brutal, bro.
I mean, what is
again?
this?
He might be out.
What does this team even do? I mean, what do you bring in someone else?
Your problem is what's going to happen is if you don't make a move, you're wasting Herbert, and Keenan Allen's never getting younger.
First off, you bring in Brady Hoke because he just quit at San Diego State just for the interim for no reason, right? Just for fun, right? And then after that,
Bill
Belichick's getting fired, and he's coming to the Chargers.
I said he's going to Washington, bro. That's the rumor right now.
They don't have a quarterback like the Chargers do. Retired in LA.
If I'm picking, I was gonna say, you guys see the
They'll
video
pay
of him?
so much money.
Oh, you live out in LA, bro? Belichick, LA, driving around, having nice haircuts all the time.
Did you guys see the ring cam video though? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, it's not real, right? It's not really Bill, right?
Oh,
I don't know, bro. I thought it was him from what I saw on Twitter.
He was like, "Yeah, dude, that was really Bill." I thought that was fake.
Yeah.
He's like doing the walk of shame, bro. Get him in LA.
How did that video get released? That's my question.
I don't know.
Somebody acted, or that person released it.
Let's say money's a hell of a thing, bro. If I had that on camera, I'd be leaking it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he makes it the rest of the season either. I really liked him too. It's just a bummer. I mean, you got a good team, you can't do anything with it. You're out of there, buddy.
Well, think about it. They're on the opposite end of it. They're what the Lions usually are. Like they just lost back-to-back close fucking games against the Lions and the Packers.
Yeah, literally.
They win those 2 games. They're like opposite and like cruising and being like, dude, we just won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Is there any other teams that are struggling that you think you're going to get rid of their coach that you think it would be a good coach for the Chargers to pick up? I mean, is there? There's not like a ton of available. I feel like the teams that are struggling are kind of the teams that we expected to struggle, like the Panthers and Frank Reich.
I feel like a lot of times with like coaching and like how it works, it's kind of the same with like new players in the draft prospect kind of thing. Is like the current coach is like getting canned for a reason. But then, like, the coordinators for a lot of these teams, they're like, it's unknown. Like, they could be the next great coach. You know what I'm saying? I feel like coordinators
could be like the next head coach and be great. You know, who knows?
Yeah, like I would see them hiring him over like Art Smith at the Falcons if they cut him.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think that's just a better way to do it. But then you run into the Matt Patricia scenario too. You know, where it's like, but you could get the Dan Campbell. It's like you don't know. It's just it's tough. It's really tough. And I think
Dan Campbell comes from the Sean Payton tree, which comes from the Bill Parcells tree. The Bill Parcells tree is notoriously really good of actual coaches.
Yeah,
Bill Belichick does not have a good legacy.
Do you want to go get Jason Garrett, dude? Bill Parcells tree. Jason Garrett on the sideline for the Chargers. Kellen Moore, chewing gum.
I mean, maybe
it could be better, right?
Because Jason Garrett stays out of the offense. Like he's just there for moral support. Then fuck it. Who cares?
Dude, I got you. Can I do an impression of Jason Garrett really quick?
Okay. Nice. Exactly. That's all he needs to do.
That's all he needs to do.
That's the Cowboys fan. That's they're getting like steamroll over doing that.
Yeah. He's like calling people. He's like, "Come on in." I'm like, "All right, dude. Fucking goddamn it."
He's like notoriously. He's like a defensive guy, right?
No, he's an offensive guy. He's a quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, bro.
See?
He's supposed to be like this offensive guy. I think he was the offensive coordinator there before he got the head coaching job. I don't remember, but he was definitely a quarterback. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah. So kind of wanted to talk about something that we don't see a ton. We kind of been shitting on this guy, and by we I mean me. So Brock Purdy had a good game. He had the perfect passer rating, which is pretty cool. Do you think Purdy kind of being back. Kittle had a huge game. CMC had a great game. And do you think the 49ers are back? Do you think like they're would you put them in the top 3 of the NFC, or would you still put maybe Eagles, Lions? I mean, I feel like the 49ers are just next, or the Cowboys, but Cowboys haven't beat anybody yet. So
Yeah,
do you think it's kind of like the Eagles and the
I think it's literally those 3. Probably in that order: Eagles, Lions.
Chiefs.
I think
No,
are we good?
49ers.
Sorry.
We're talking NFC, bro.
Oh, NFC.
NFC. Yeah, NFC. Do you
Then
think
yeah,
they're a contender? Okay. Yeah. I mean, what do you think if you had to put the tiers, do you think the Eagles and the Lions are in a different tier than the 49ers? Do you think that those 3 are like the tier, and then it's like
I think they're all in the
next
same.
tier?
yeah, I wouldn't say that the Lions are that much better than the 49ers. I think that
You know what's crazy? I don't
they're
know.
on pretty level ground, if maybe less.
What's crazy is I was
Yeah.
watching that Eagles game, and like while I was watching it, the whole time what was in my head was like, we could beat these guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, we could beat these
sure.
guys. Like the whole game,
I
I was
think-
like, we could do this
So-
easy.
I'm really happy that the Cowboys and the Lions are both playing well, because I don't think that game is going to have, I mean, it'll have probably a big impact, but like both teams should be in the playoffs, hopefully. But that game is going to be sweet to kind of see like NFC wise, like where those two teams kind of like are, you know what I mean? Like,
That's the last game of the season.
Yeah, it's the
right?
last game. They might not play starters.
I think it's the second to last game.
The Monday night.
I think it's a Saturday game.
I thought it was the Monday night game.
No, all the last games of the year are divisional games. I think we play the Vikings. But yeah, I think it's the Christmas Eve game or something. I think Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah,
Christmas Day.
you're right.
So I think that game should have
December
some
30th.
implications.
It's New Year's.
New Year's, okay. New Year's
No,
Eve.
it's not. It's New Year's
Day
Eve.
before New Year's. Yeah, okay. New Year's Eve, my favorite holiday.
That was
But
confusing.
that game will be cool just to see, because you're just looking at the line schedule. I mean, they have some okay teams left. I think we play the Broncos, which they've been kind of they were 1-5 and now they're 5-5. Which that game's starting to look like, okay, maybe we gotta like put some stock into this game. But I think it'll be cool to just see maybe them like kind of measure up. So
There's
You
no
like the-
Monday night game on that. There's a Thursday or Monday night game on week 18. Everybody plays on the 7th.
that's probably good, right?
It's interesting.
Their Sunday night game probably.
I mean, time has everything says TBD.
Okay. Yeah, they probably want to flex things.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I think the 49ers are probably a top team in the NFC for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted to get into the game that I wanted to talk about this week. This game, I think, is a good game. I think we're kind of all cooling on the Bills. They did win this last week, but they play the Eagles, which Bills-Eagles I think is going to be a good game. Philly is projected to win this game by 3.5. It's in Philly, which
They
is
play
kind of
tomorrow?
surprising.
Thanksgiving? Is it a late game?
No. They play. I'm pretty sure they play. They play on Sunday.
The 49ers Seahawks is
The
tomorrow.
49ers
Okay.
Seahawks, and then the Cowboys Commanders, and then the Dolphins Jets Saturday or Friday.
Mhm.
But yeah, they play Sunday, so I think this is going to be a good game. I do feel like this line is kind of surprising. I mean, Philly at home, you think they'd be favored by more than 3.5, but it is the NFL, and
I think my theory is that they're like even the line makers that there's like a season exhaustion. They're in what 9-1 or whatever.
they're gonna lose a game. Didn't they
Yeah,
lose
and
to someone random too? Didn't they lose to like the Jets or something like
And
super
they're coming
random?
off a bye week, and they're gonna. I feel like they came off a bye week and they played a hard team, and it was a hard
Right,
fought
a lot of
win, and, like,
emotionals. Yeah, they just had the Super Bowl rematch and won.
I feel like there's a good chance they could lose
I could see
to the
that too.
Bills, and it would definitely like hype the Bills back up and make more of a narrative for the season.
It'd be
Definitely
great for
seems
us,
like
though.
it'd be good part of the script. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I scripted this game, I would script the Bills to win,
Mhm.
personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely see what you mean. And the Bills did. I mean, they smoked the Jets, but it's the Jets. So, and the Eagles kind of
Trash.
snuck a win against the Chiefs. Devin, what do you think? Who wins this game? You just rolling with Philly, 9-1. They haven't shown really any cracks, other than maybe a little bit of struggling here and there on offense.
That game's in Buffalo or Philly?
This game's in Philly.
Yeah, I'd probably roll with the Eagles still. I hear all your points, and that's probably the edge that they would need to win. It might happen, but I'm still too far down on the Bills right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they beat a bad Jets team, so I don't think that can change our opinion
it didn't really.
Josh Allen's got to play better. I mean, like these games that they lose, it's like he just looks not great. So it's just one of those things. Kind of reminds me of
Brett Favre.
They almost like ironically have like no weapons. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like they have Diggs, and it's like they got like random people. They got like
Gabe Davis is like good, but
Davis,
he doesn't show up sometimes.
Yeah, Knox again. They got Dalton Kincaid. Knox been hurt, but
Kincaid. That's the other guy I was thinking
Kincaid. It's pretty much the same guy. Both start with K's.
Yeah.
They both black shit too. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Standard Bills tight end guys.
Yeah. What's that old dude? The guy
Chandler.
Scott Chandler. They're all just Scott Chandler. It's like the Kirk Cousins thing, dude. It's like everybody in the league is Kirk Cousins, but it's just a different variation. All Bills tight ends are Scott Chandler. Yeah, I think
that's actually a valid point. Now I'm thinking about that, because I kind of think of like all Ravens linebackers are like goats because of like Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis. Like, no matter what, something with the purple and like jack dudes, I'm like, holy shit, that's Ray Lewis.
Like the Bears linebackers,
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Funny.
Yep. And then
Lions fullbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Lions
punters are dude.
Lions special teams are actually pretty good, yeah.
Ben, seriously though, who's the best team in the league right now? Is it Philly?
Yes.
Okay. Devin, best team in the league right now.
Oof.
Okay. Don't say it. Never mind. I know what you want to say.
I do. I kind of said I watched that fucking Eagles Chiefs game, and like I looked at both those teams.
Felt like you could beat those teams.
I felt like we could.
I mean, we beat the Chiefs.
I don't think they were better than us. You know, it's not like I watched that game and I was holy fuck, dude, we cannot play them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, for sure. It's not like when you watch, like sometimes you watch the Ravens, you're like, oof.
I feel like if the Eagles were like matching up against us in like a divisional playoff round right now, they would be like, fuck.
I think any team playing us right now would be like, fuck, to be honest.
My point, bro. So like,
yeah, we're different in the leagues on notice, bro. So I kind of want to do something kind of fun. Did a little bit of variation. I kind of want to just do a little bit different. I think we did something like this last year, and I kind of did something like it for Halloween. I'm not gonna really go too much into it, but I'm gonna name some dishes, and I don't need you to explain it. I just want the first NFL player, coach, owner, broadcaster, anybody football that comes to mind when I name a food. Give me something good, okay?
right.
This first person that comes to mind that's related to football when I say a certain dish, just the first one. Could be a player, could be a coach, like I said, an owner. I'm going to give you Ben. You want to go first?
You're going to have to run it past me again.
I was reading something, bro.
You're good, bro. Devin, I'm going to go to you first. I'm going to name a dish, and you're just going to give me the first NFL player, coach, owner, broadcaster, whoever related to football that comes to mind when I name this. I'm going to give you the first one. It's your favorite. Actually, it's Ben's favorite, but he's really picky. Green bean casserole. Sorry.
It's going to me?
Yeah, for the first NFL player, coach, broadcaster that comes to mind when you hear me say green bean casserole.
Honestly, if you want my honest first person that popped in my head, it's Adam Thielen. I don't know why, kinda.
I think that's literally perfect.
Literally what popped in my head was like Adam Thielen. It's like kind of random. I feel like every year I hear people be like, yeah, Adam Thielen's playing in Carolina this year. And it's like, reliable, cool, dude.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
And it's like in Minnesota, it's the same thing, dude. That, you know, it's like, I'm like, cool, bro. They had like Diggs, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, I get it. Green Bay Castle's okay, but like, let me get the
It's
cheese
never like what you're
potatoes
looking
and
forward
shit.
to. Yeah, you're not like there specifically for it.
But I know Ben, you really like green bean casserole, so I have a
But he
different
also
view
really
on
liked Adam Thielen, so this makes sense.
it.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that'd be my
Ben,
answer.
I'll give you one, Ben. I'm gonna give you different food. I'm gonna give you stuffing.
Maybe think of Dominic Raiola. That was the first thing that came to mind.
Well, I like that. I like
Or-
that, bro. The goat.
He seems like a fucking stuffing guy. You know what
He
I'm
does
saying?
seem like a stuffing. He could put some stuffing back.
Perfect dude.
Damn it, dude. All right, Devin. I'll give you pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
Classic.
pie.
That's my favorite thing to eat, which is just a dessert. So
I'm gonna go. The first thing that popped in my head. That's literally what you are asking, and it's Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel is pumpkin pie, bro. I like it.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel. Yeah. I guess in my head, thinking about why that popped in my head was like maybe like slightly overrated, but like it's still like really good and like
right. And everybody likes
why
it.
People like pumpkin pie, but like little sick of it.
You have too much of it. After you have a little too much of it, it might make.
Dude, I don't need to see another fucking McDaniel witty comment press conference clip. I get
but
it,
it's
dude.
not bad. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it every time. And I the pumpkin pie, I grab a slice. You know,
fuck, dude.
Yeah, so that's probably that's my answer.
Who's the whipped cream in that scenario? Is it Tyreek?
Oh yeah, dude. Tyreek makes everything worth it. Dude, I heard he's I don't know if you got the retweets on Twitter/X, but he said he's gonna dress up as Peely from Fortnite this week.
Really?
He's not playing. Wait, is he playing? He's not playing, right? His hand's fucked up.
He's playing on Friday. I don't know. But if you could find the clip of his girl getting nachos spilled on her, and we'll take a look at it because I want your opinion on whose fault it is. If you guys haven't seen the clip.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Devin, if you could find that. It's a clip of Tyreek's wife actually getting nachos spilled on her. I want to know who's at fault. Ben, yams.
Restart.
Wait, you want a different one or do you just?
Yeah, I want a different one. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you a combo. So this is two people or two things. I'm gonna give you turkey and gravy.
Definitely her fault. She got back to the car. Her and my.
I got one for this if you want it.
You're not gonna like my response. The first thing that came to my head. I don't like it.
All right, let's hear it. I'll give you mine after.
But what's the item?
I don't want to say it.
Is it gonna hurt my feelings?
No, it makes me feel cringy.
Okay. Is it the same one as me?
Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, dude, that's not cringy. That's right. Who's the gravy and who's the turkey?
The turkey's definitely Jared Goff because he's a turkey.
Okay.
And then the gravy, which is the best part. It goes on everything. It helps make everything better. It's the best thing on the plate by far.
Right. Okay. That's fair. No, I like that. That's actually really good. So you don't want to give me your yams?
What are we talking?
You know what?
Potatoes? What are we talking?
Oh, yams. Yams is Mike McCarthy, bro. When I think yams, I think of fucking Mike McCarthy. I hate yams. I hate Mike McCarthy. Good coach though.
Is it because he probably likes yams? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think that's it. He's a bigger guy. I could have said Andy Reid. Turkey and gravy. What about Taylor Swift and Kelsey? What do you think about that?
I give it a couple more months.
Okay, they're not.
You see from the game that Jason Kelsey and then Jalen Hurts and then Swift.
Oh yeah, and DeAndre
were,
Swift
lined up, and it was like Kelsey, Hurts,
Swift. Yeah, I saw that.
And then people were like, "This is like what's gonna happen?"
Oh man,
destiny.
It is. You're gonna get it.
I have this clip. Let's
you
not
broke
too
my heart. You intercepted it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you guys.
You guys are gonna be slightly behind, but
okay.
I'm playing it.
Mom was like, yeah, like it was his fault the whole time I watched the thing. I'm like, you hit it out his hand though, like now you had me hot at this dude, and now I see the video. It's like, you feel me? So, like, you hit it out his hand. I'm like, you hit it out his hand though.
Oh, I love that she laughed, bro. I haven't seen the end of it where she laughed.
It was an accident, but that's a bummer.
So who? Yeah, that's where I'm at, right? Tyreek's got to replace these nachos.
She hit him with her hand.
She laughed.
She broke the line barrier behind. Like you're seeing.
Up
He's
and
got to be a
down,
little
not
more
back.
aware.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
got to
you-
be more
you
aware
can-
when he's standing up, though.
Yeah, he's gotta. You're holding
Secure the
beers and nachos. You gotta like
Yeah,
bring that.
she's.
Keep
Yeah,
that
I don't know why
close.
she's. What is she doing with her hands? She's like going back with
I
them.
think she like put her hands up and was going like, "Oh no," but then went like and grabbed.
I would say
Yeah.
if I was in the situation, I'm assuming she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I could pay for it, maybe." I'd be like, "No, it's okay," and then I would just not eat nachos.
You think he knew who she was?
No shit. Well,
no
I
shit.
mean, I'm assuming like people are like talking.
This looks like
that's
pre-game.
Tyreek's wife.
there's like a kid, like a lot of empty seats, and there's like a kid eating some food. I guess it's like kind of like before the game or like starting the game.
You think she would have been doing that if it wasn't mid-game?
True.
I don't know. Maybe it was like I don't know. Maybe he just bought the seats around her, dude, so she couldn't have anyone spill nachos on her.
I gotta say, it's good for him. You know.
Oh yeah, man, he deserves it. Well,
Or I meant Tyreek.
all in all. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm happy for Tyreek. Yeah, he's a baller, dude. He deserves to have a baller wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I'm glad you guys. Hopefully, and first time seeing the video from both you guys. Hopefully, it was a good video.
Ever
Yeah.
seen it or her or the video?
You're doing all right.
Perfect.
Okay.
Lions versus Green Bay. In Detroit. Detroit favored 7.5. Lions haven't won on Thanksgiving since when, Ben?
2016.
2016.
There we go.
You know who won in 2016 also? Kill me.
Who?
Not saying it.
Who? What do you mean?
We're moving on.
It's
Okay.
what is it called?
The Houston Astros. Oh, jeez.
The Thanksgiving curse.
All right, so 2016. We beat them earlier this year on a Thursday night game in Green Bay, 34-20. Montgomery went for 121 on 32 carries with 3 touchdowns. You think this game is kind of same key to success? Maybe get a lead and then run the ball, or what do you think is the key for success? You keep leaning on the pass. What do you think, Ben? What do you think the plan should be going into this one?
I really think that they need to. I don't trust Jared Goff. I know.
Gotta pound the rock, man.
We gotta pound the rock. We have to
You
play
wanna
the play
give-
action. We can't win without it because you can't put it on Jared Goff.
You
Literally
want to
what
put
our
it on him, though.
fundamentals, like that's our offense.
Do you think it helps to put it on him to go out there and have a good game? Maybe get the team behind him a little bit.
But also like that's not the point. The point is for him to complete.
team's still
passes and
behind
not
him.
Throw the ball to the other team.
I don't think that locker room's like.
Bro, they were 100%
No.
behind. They're behind him on the
No.
We're
sideline.
8-2. We're doing fine. He's not playing bad by any means. I'm not saying like he's playing bad. We're good, and he's playing pretty well. Like it's just.
Bro, they had some people mic'd up on the sideline. Campbell being one of Dan Campbell, which is pretty cool from the clips I saw. But a couple of the things I saw, like, dude, even after like it was like I think it was the second and the third, like, dude, everybody's like, keep your head up, JG, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's like when it came down to crunch time, guess who fucking clutched up
Yeah, he did.
on that ball down there to fucking what's his name, JMO. Fucking touchdown.
Hell
Yeah.
That was a hell of a throw.
Against the Chargers,
100%.
balled the fuck out. Like, been playing well, man. He had a bad game. He's the first one to tell you he had a bad game.
He won the game for us too at the end of the day. So he drove us on the field twice, and we won the game. So,
Our
agree,
whole
though.
offense relies on the run.
Yeah, it
And
does.
Montgomery back
It's
is
setting it
huge.
up. Those plays where we bomb it down to JMO on a crazy flea flicker.
It only
Because
works they have 8 guys in the
Montgomery's
box.
been punching them in the fucking mouth for the last 2
Right.
quarters.
And the Packers
For sure.
defense sucks. And the longer we
Does.
can keep them out there running the ball,
Yeah, they're
and
gonna
just
be
beating them
tired,
up,
bro.
it's going to be
Yeah,
easier
wear
to
'em
just
out.
play against their offense because they're going to be having to rush the ball. He's going to have to stand in the pocket, which allows.
And
us
then
to
you
get pressure.
then when the Packers do get the ball, like Jordan Love has to make something happen.
that's when you can make some pressure happen, make some mistakes happen, and then add to your lead.
I would say, and then we all know how that goes. We can go to Green Bay on the streets right now and interview 10 out of 10 Packer fans and ask them that question. Actually, they might say, like, 'cause they beat the Chargers. There might be
They
a
just
couple.
won. It might be
But
a couple.
before that, you interview them, 10 out of 10 Packers fans.
They should
what-
blow that team up. By
They
the
want
way.
that dude gone, bro. They want everybody
Yeah,
gone.
they should blow-
They
they
hate
should
that
blow that team
GM.
up.
What's his name?
He's been there for a long time. Everybody hates him.
Dude, everybody hates this guy.
I know Aaron Rodgers does.
Gooten something.
There's a mutual guy that I know on Twitch, like friend of a friend kind of thing. We follow each other. I see him post about the Packers like all the time. He hates that fucking. He's like in depth, like in 2013, like it started in 2013 when we took this over this in the 4th round, and
that's when you know you're down bad.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I said. I'm
start
like,
going
bro,
back
I've been
10
there.
years back in the draft.
Yeah,
and
I've
saying
been
this is
there,
where
though,
our
man.
downfall started, but yeah.
That was me with Brandon Pettigrew, bro.
Fucking
all those tight
Mayhew
ends.
and what's his name? Who's our coach during the?
We had Steve
Mayhew.
Mariucci for a while. After Martin Mayhew, we had Steve Mariucci. We had fucking what was that old white man? What was his name? He was the coach when we went 0-16.
Schottenheimer.
No.
Yeah, Marty Schottenheimer.
We did not have Marty Schottenheimer as our coach.
Isn't that his name?
No. He coached for the Chargers for a long time. And then he died of cancer.
Oh, Marinelli. Marinelli.
Rod Marinelli, yeah. And then after
Got it.
Marinelli, we had old buddy from the Browns. Who's now at the Browns? What's the coordinator? What's his name? The guy who shook Jim
Schwartz.
Harbaugh's hand? Schwartz. And then we Caldwell.
That's who I was thinking. Mayhew and Schwartz together. Like those guys.
During Schwartz's time, after taking over from the 0-16 team, we weren't bad. We weren't.
Yeah, but we're not this, bro.
No, we were not.
No,
definitely not.
never. We've never been this.
Literally.
Not in our lifetime, at least. But
people would literally get in an alley brawl for Dan Campbell right now.
Oh, for sure, dude. He could say, yeah.
Dan Campbell was one-on-one with a guy, people would run in.
If he ran for governor right now, he'd win. He wouldn't even need a party, bro. He would just win. All right. Yeah, that's really all I got.
Never mind. I was gonna make it political.
Yeah, thank you for not. But yeah, Ben, what's something you're thankful for? Fantasy football related, friends related, anything, man. What's something you're thankful for?
Deep question.
I don't know.
All right, man. All right, Ben's thankful for.
I'm thankful for what are you talking about? Fantasy football? You talking about?
It's all football related, man. I hope
All
you're
right.
thankful for me and Devin, but I think that goes without saying.
I'm thankful for my fantasy football draft.
You
Because
had a good
without it
draft.
this year, literally without my draft this year, my team would be dog shit because of all the injuries that I've had. And 3 out of my 4 picks have completely worked out.
Anyone special you want to give a shout out to that you're thankful for? Of your draft picks?
Out of my draft picks, probably Puka. Yeah, obviously he's caught the most balls.
I think he'll continue to catch some balls. You know what I mean?
He's really actually good.
He's a dog. He's a actual good receiver for sure.
Yeah.
Devin, what are you thankful for, man? Hit me with it.
I just kind of piggybacking what we've been talking about. If I had to really break it down, there's 2 people specifically I'm really thankful for, and it's Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell.
Dude, I thought for sure you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say me and Ben 100%, bro. You were like, I'm gonna break it down. There's 2 people
related, bro.
You said 2. We're both just sitting here. Man, that was funny. But yeah, no, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell. Yeah,
dude, I think Brad Holmes needs credit, bro. That dude has been fired up about his role since the day one. Dude, he's fucking running through the tunnels, high-fiving people after every win. Dude, this guy loves the Lions. So does fucking Dan Campbell, bro. And you know who else loves the Lions? Me and us.
It's true. Yeah.
So it's dude,
I think it's a whole different thing. The state, the vibe. You talk to people on the street, dude. I was walking to get my lunch today on the street, bro, and this person was waving, and I was like, "What's up?" And they were like, "I like your I had a Lions shirt on," and they were like, "I like your Lions shirt." It's like, "Thanks, bro." And then I walked away. This dude was homeless. I know, it's a crazy ending.
He probably asked someone on the street, "Hey, do you know what the Lions won today?"
Yeah, and I saw him on my way back too. When I was walking, and I stopped, and I.
You should buy that guy a ticket to the game.
Yeah, I need.
Don't do that.
What's that? $400. I'll yeah, man. I'll
It's so
invite him to
expensive
your
now.
place to watch the game with us, man.
That's the worst thing about the Lions being good now.
Yeah, we'll never see him, but we watch him on TV anyway. So.
I mean, honestly, it's a cool, like, don't get me wrong, it's really cool going to games, but like, is it that cool?
No, it's not.
Like, I
at
can't
all.
imagine
So,
spending like 10 grand
Overrated.
on a Super Bowl ticket. You know what I'm saying?
overrated, bro. Overrated compared to my couch and pizza and food that doesn't cost you a ton of
That's what
money.
I'm saying,
But
dude.
it's
Better
You
cool
like
camera
experience.
you
angles
go
and
for like 3 hours. You pay
replay.
for parking. You drive down there. It's crowded.
We
You
all
like,
hate people too.
You
Like
sit
I
at
mean, I
one
like people.
angle in the stadium the whole game.
and then the
I'm a
game's
bigger
over,
guy,
and then it's
too.
like done.
Dude, those seats, man. I'm a bigger guy, and they're a little tight on my booty. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah.
I went
My
to the
back's hurting.
fucking the big house like 3 years ago, and dude, I swear to you, like, and there's people bigger than me, and I'm a big dude. Like, I was at like, let's say like seat 13, and like underneath where I'm standing, because you can't sit, everybody stands because it's so compact. Literally behind me, it was like 12, 13, and 14. Where I'm standing, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
how do they? That's how they say that they get fucking
Like a can of
120,000.
sardines, bro. There's all
You
fucking
don't.
stuff
You
in
don't
there.
have a seat. You just kind of like figure out where you kind of
Yeah.
should be and just like nestle in.
Yeah. That sounds
Stupid.
terrible, bro. I'm
And
out.
then the guards just they literally the guards just go, or the security people, they go in the alleys and they just like try to keep people from going in the like leaking into the lanes. You just like
Right.
pack in between each like stair row.
Terrible.
Awful.
Yeah. I'm that's it. That's all I got. Michigan plays Ohio State. Go blue,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that game, but go blue.
Yeah, go blue.
Dude,
Good
that's
time
so
to
weird.
be a team in Michigan. The Red Wings won tonight, I think. They're up 4-0 when I looked. Man, it's a good time. Pistons. You know, I saw a meme today, and it said it was a Pistons meme, and it said, if you weren't with us when we lost 8 straight, you ain't with us when we lose 18 straight. That sums up the Pistons. They suck.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful for you guys, man. I have fun doing this every week. I know we're all busy and it's tough with our schedules sometimes, but we always make it work. And I'm thankful for you guys, man. And
Hell
Christian
yeah.
McCaffrey.
That's true.
I saw a CMC video. He was talking about the only time he's ever met Travis Kelce, and he said he was in I think it was like a train station, and he was like sitting kind of outside the train station waiting, and a car rolled by. And he said he doesn't really get noticed. I mean, if you guys know what Christian McCaffrey looks like, he's really low key looking. He doesn't like, he's not huge. He's a smaller guy. He wears like a lot of hats and hoodies and stuff when he usually. So he said he doesn't get noticed a ton, maybe like here and there, but he just hears someone scream C-Mac, and it's Travis Kelce's in a car driving
leaning out
by
the
and
window.
recognizes, and he's like C-Mac, and he just yells his name. And the guy interviewing him said, have you like met him prior to that? He's like, I never had talked to him in my entire life. Like, and I just thought that says a lot about Travis Kelce and the type of person he is, and I thought it was an
Dude, I
interesting
heard
story.
rumor is that he might retire in the next year or two.
He's old. So I don't think that's a rumor, right? He's like 33, 32.
Yeah, I think if he plays for a couple more years, he'll hold all the records.
Think about it. Like, yeah, people said like he's probably, if he retires, he's probably first bet Hall of Fame already.
He's
One of the greatest tight ends.
I think he is technically the greatest tight end of all time.
And for sure, in my opinion.
And then like he's very personable, like whether it be YouTube or getting on one of these Fox pregame shit or something. Yeah,
Gronk can be on these, bro. Dude, Gronk's out
he's
there.
like funny,
big caveman.
Yeah, Gronk's a meathead, bro.
Yeah, there's like a person like holding a card right in front of them.
It's like one word at a time.
Like, yeah.
It's like, I like football,
They try to trade me to the Lions. You can't trade me. I'm retired. Dude, fuck. Every time I hear that, bro, I'm like, dude, fuck.
I'm thankful every time. I'm like, thank God, bro.
Did I do a good voice?
Yeah,
he was like a third round pick or something, but still too
proud
much.
of Arizona, bro. Right?
He did go to Arizona, yeah.
I was always more of an Aaron Hernandez guy. All right, let's end it on that though.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm like hitting the bomb.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
talking about Aaron Hernandez. This is why we don't have advertisement.
Is it?
Yeah, it says we can't because our like kid, it's not kid friendly.
His microphone.
Right, all right, we're ending it here.
He's there.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys eat a lot of food.
Look, my hands are turkey.
Go Lions.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble,
Same.
gobble.